What makes someone reach beyond the boundaries of human experience to face the unknown? As children, we question the world around us. We learn, we accept, and gradually we lose our capacity for wonder. But some do not. The explorers, the seekers of truth. It is these pioneers who define the future of mankind.
I didn't play the first game, so question, is this our boyfriend?
The others,
No.
they're done. No amount of money's gonna get them through those mountains.
The lost city's up there, somewhere.
That's gonna be a hell of a climb.
I'm not turning back.
I know.
You should stay here with them.
Not a chance.
He looks different. He used to have like dreads.
All the way down?
No,
Or what?
like a pony, a short ponytail of dreads.
Oh.
You're almost there. Wait till you see this view, Lara. Take my hand.
We're establishing the bond.
Look at that.
It's amazing. But the snow coming off those peaks is a bad sign.
Thanks for telling us all the stuff that we need to know that we wouldn't be able to figure out as a player.
The trail leads up the mountain. We'll have a good view of the valley beyond from the summit.
All right. Let's take it easy here.
I like that you can see her footsteps in the snow.
Yeah.
This wind is crazy.
We just need to keep moving.
Hey, even if we don't find anything up here, your dad would be proud.
I know, but I have a good feeling about this.
Just want to give everyone a good look so they can see everything.
So he was Jonah. He was on the ship that crashed.
Uh-huh.
Like in the first game, not first, but the previous game.
The reloot.
Yes.
So within the storyline of this
story arc, yeah.
Okay.
Because this reboot also went back to her origin story.
Uh-huh.
So
You okay?
Lost my footing. I'm fine.
So relevant to like the events that are happening now, the previous game is all that matters.
So he's our friend?
Yes, he's our friend.
Is he our best friend? It looks like he's been
Good.
elevated to best friend level.
Yes.
Are you all right?
So he was our friend, and it looks like
He survived.
Climb down there and get you.
So
No!
he looks like he's at best friend level. You know what I mean?
yeah, I think so.
If he's
Climb back out.
Are you sure?
Just stay put.
it seems that if he's here and like being like, yeah, man.
Let's do the adventure shit.
Yeah, like. Okay, so I want to point out how she climbs. My boyfriend pointed this out yesterday. She climbs not like how most women climb, because she climbs with her arms, and you're not actually supposed to do that. She's supposed to climb with her legs, like this. Sorry, I'm taking too long to do the cool stuff, but
I wonder
the
if
correct way of climbing is actually to push up with your legs rather than to pull up with your arms, because those picks can fail at any time, and you're supposed to use your legs to like have the solidified like stance before you put the pick in.
Yeah. Okay. Now grab my hand. Gotcha.
that seems like.
But it doesn't really matter, because apparently
Lara, you're gonna give me a heart attack.
she has like superpowers. You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely. You should have seen the paces that I put her through in the previous game. It was like the whole time you're just like, is this seriously happening right now? Oh my god.
Like I played ahead.
Gotta go through.
I played ahead a little bit so I would know how the controls work, so we don't look like assholes at the beginning of the game. But like I was watching the shit she does, I was like, there's no way any human could ever do any of these things.
Not bad.
Don't worry.
If the weather turns, we can hold up in this game.
superhuman.
Do you really think we'll find this lost city?
I know this is a long shot, but that old tracker said he saw ruins up in these mountains.
Well, I guess if I was gonna hide a lost city, this might be the kind of godforsaken place I'd do it.
I just hope Trinity hasn't beaten us to it.
Stacy and I have working on theory as to why Lara seems to have
Superpowers.
Storm's getting closer. We have a couple hours at most.
Should be enough time. We're almost to the top.
So one of the things that the developers had made sure to mention for Lara's character design for this game is that they really wanted to put her in full winter gear.
so just so we could be like,
What do you think?
ha!
Yeah.
We're close to something, Jonah. I can feel it. Just this last stretch to the top.
All right. Let's see what's up there.
Well, so like, what are you gonna do about now? There's no way her boobs would make sense
Feels
seeing it
pretty
here.
solid.
Haha.
Keep close to the wall.
Yeah.
To be fair, her snow pants are a little thin, but whatever. You know what? I'll take what I can get.
I have snow pants that are similar to that.
And you're always cold.
Whatever. Woohoo!
I have snow pants just like that. And yeah, Stacey, you're always cold.
I'm just always cold. I don't think there's any way to fix it.
Well, yeah, putting on thicker snow pants.
Let's take
That's
it slow and steady. Just stay with me.
Look out!
Oh, shit.
That was close.
I will take my victories the best I can.
Well,
Do you see that? No human can do that. No one has.
she's not human.
That's what I'm saying. Her dad must have done some like magical shit to her when she was like a baby or something, and then he like put an amulet into her like chest or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Magic stuff.
No. Jonah, hold on.
Shit! I'm going to dig in. Can you make it across?
I can make it.
Like,
Whoa!
like he had
Holy
to.
shit! I don't think I can make that jump.
See?
Stay there. I'll anchor a line for you at the top.
She'll like pull you up.
Slack.
She's gonna like pull you up with her Kegel muscles. Like,
Hey, it's wow. I'm like,
You got it.
exactly, right?
I know.
Her dad must have put like some sort of like
Oh.
like he had to hide like some sort of super powered amulet or some shit, right? Fuck. And he was like, I know, I'll hide in my daughter. And then she became superpowered.
Yes.
And then Queen What's-Her-Face from the last game sensed it in her and she was like, I know.
Jonah, we made it. I see the ruins. Oh God.
Sky vagina is no good. That's gonna be bad.
Oh
I got you. Lara, can you hear me?
Yeah.
no! Oh
I'm gonna
god.
pull you back up. Oh, fuck!
There. Over there. Quick. Swing me to the other side.
Okay, here goes.
Sorry, I like completely
No, yeah. I like
lost myself.
I clenched my Kegels watching that. Like, whoa, you know?
I was holding my breath.
Don't worry, Stacey, she's not gonna die.
Yeah, I know, and I've seen her die like 1,000 times while I was playing it on my own, so it's like, yeah.
I only saw one brutal death when I played ahead for like an hour. But I only played ahead for like an hour and a half. So
Half the fun is seeing all the brutal deaths,
no,
Mari.
Stacey, you and your death fetish is weird. Snuff films are
They
not
put a lot
okay.
of work into them, Mari.
Okay, yeah, game was made by snuff film fetishists.
Go back,
Creepy
Jonah.
weirdos.
Get to shelter.
Alright, get ready to freak out a little, Stacey.
Hold on to your butts!
A lot of this makes me clench my bum a lot. Yeah. I'd be dead 20 minutes ago.
I wouldn't have even made it this far. You know that first part where she falls and she holds onto the ledge?
Yeah.
I would have just fallen right off.
I would have fallen before we even got to the base camp.
Woo!
Oh god, we gotta go, we gotta go!
God!
I have to press a button to latch onto the ice to survive.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I'm just letting you know for when we switch controllers.
Yeah, it was the same for the other one, too. Yes, but good to know.
Oh, shit!
Oh shit!
The ambulance just roared at us like an animal. I don't like it in movies where they make like inanimate objects roar like an animal.
I don't.
Although I'm sure avalanches do roar.
Yes, they sound
like roars.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you how my grandmother had to run away from a tsunami? She didn't outrun it. She was running far before it arrived, but she could hear it behind her.
Oh, wow.
Like, it was April Fool. The reason why in Hawaii they don't have April Fools for a long time is because there was 2 tsunamis on 2 different April Fools.
Oh my gosh.
And on one of them, the guy...
It is the greatest cruelty of life that we're all too swiftly taken from it. We age, we decay, we die. But what do we leave behind? Bones? Dust? What of the soul? Does it endure beyond our earthly existence? I believe it does. A truth lies at the heart of many myths and stories. A truth not of science, but something more profound.
Real-time footage.
Rasputin.
That's
The key
Joan of Arc.
to unlocking
That's-
everlasting
I call him
life.
Rasputin. How's that make you feel?
I may have found the next piece to the puzzle, but I'm not alone in this search. They're following me.
This is a picture of my
Watching
room,
my
right?
every step. I
Pretty
know them
much.
by name now. Trinity. An ancient, violent sect with designs on controlling the future of humanity. I must proceed carefully for the sake of my family. If anything were to ever happen to Lara or Anna, I could never forgive myself.
Oh, she's like, yeah, I look good.
Oh, yeah. Check me out.
Wow, I look so good. No one's here to see how good my hair looks. That's what she's thinking. I just spat all over you, I'm sorry.
Whatever.
Do you know that cassette tapes biodegrade after 20 years?
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, that's why they had like all these news reports like, save all your family videos to DVD before they biodegrade.
It's me. Hannah! Oh, God. I'm so sorry. What are you doing here?
I saw the gutter press was attacking you again. I thought you could use some company.
No lies. Were you followed?
Followed? Of course not. What's going on?
I think I found the tomb.
Oh, you can't be serious.
The myth of the prophet is real. Dad was right.
Lara, your father was unwell.
No, he was close to a great discovery, tangible evidence of the immortal soul.
I loved Richard. I would have married him if he'd asked. But he was a broken man. I don't want to see you end up like him.
But Anna, he was right. It was everyone else who was wrong. The tomb's in Syria.
Syria? Oh God, Laura, no. This is madness. Get your life sorted. Go home to the manor.
You know I can't go back there.
But this obsession ruined your father.
I saw something. Something I can't explain. Now I understand what Dad was going through.
It's all fairy tales. Nonsense. Don't go down this road. You know where it leads.
It's the only thing that makes sense to me now. I'm going to find the Prophet's tomb.
So is that her stepmom or her mom that she met recently? Because she calls her Anna.
I'm not sure, actually.
Forgot.
They don't mention anything about her parents in the previous game, aside from the fact that her father is dead, and that he was an adventurer.
Because she was in that picture with
We're
Lara.
heading into a war
Yeah,
zone
but
now.
they don't.
You better be sure about this.
Oh, I thought...
They don't
We're
mention
close.
her.
There should be an oasis in the canyon just ahead.
You're wasting your time. There's nothing out here.
Just keep driving, please.
It's your money.
Something isn't right.
Oh, that's just local militia.
Sure.
You told someone, didn't you?
You're a fucking
They
snitch!
paid better than you. Shit! They weren't supposed to shoot at us!
Get us out of here!
Shit! No!
Oh boy.
I can really feel the Indiana Jones elements.
Yes, definitely.
Were they this strong in the first game? The reboot first game?
I feel they were. One of the things that I don't know. I've never.
By the way, one of the strongest influences for Tomb Raider is Indiana Jones. And people
That's so the developers.
Oh,
went,
sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. The developers, when asked about it, said that that was kind of filled in later by the fans, but like when they originally went to the drawing board for the very first game, it was not something that they considered.
Oh, and then it developed.
And then it
something?
developed over the course of the series.
Oh, okay.
No turning back. It has to be here.
But like Toby Gard, the creator who like made the character of Lara Croft, was not really.
Oh, so I told Raphael's my boyfriend,
Yeah.
last night that she was originally supposed to be called Laura Cruz.
Yes.
And yeah, I was like, oh yeah, she was originally supposed to be South American. He's
There
like,
was something in Dad's research about this.
So
and he was like, are you
It was
fucking
said
kidding?
the Prophet's
damn
tomb
it.
was hidden in the cliffs above one of the forgotten cities. Legend speaks of an oasis where the Prophet was laid to rest.
He was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, again? And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, Bane, this girl, everybody gets turned into a white person.
they never would have made her.
Well, if I hadn't told him, he would have been happy, but now I told him. and
Well,
now he's...
no, but they had Laura Cruz as like a placeholder
Yeah.
for a name until they came up with the real name. They had actually wanted her to be American, and Toby Gard was the one that said, "Oh, well, fuck you guys," like because
It's not as fancy.
This really be it.
No, he was like, they all wanted her to be American, otherwise the game like wouldn't sell in America. And so he was like, that sounded like a great reason to do the exact opposite. So I made her as British as fucking possible. And
Super posh.
Yes, exactly. So, and then he, as English as possible, excuse me.
Incredible.
And then he also made a lot of the,
Some kind of marker. Can't quite make out the translation. But this word. Prophet. This is it. Dad was right.
okay, so what she was seeking to explain by coming here is what she saw on the island of Yamatai in the previous game was the immortal queen Himiko. And she saw like the spirit queen, and so she was kind of like, what? basically like mystical, I'm sorry, like immortal, but like it's kind of not like explained in the game, but like she believes that it's actually an immortal spirit, and so now she's trying to figure out like
how that happened.
Yes.
Oh my God, Stacy, this works for our idea.
Yeah.
That we will not say yet, but kind of say.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she's gonna be the next one. Oh my God.
So.
No, she'll Indiana Jones and be like, no one should have this power, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, Lara, come on.
He's shown here, performing healing miracles. Dad's notes mention this.
Go ahead.
So, what she had found, and I think that they hint at this in the previous game, but I didn't collect everything in the game, so it's just what I've read, was that there's an organization that kind of like tracks phenomena like this of like the
Trinity?
The Trinity that tracks like the immortality and stuff. And so Lara has been like keeping track of this organization, and
and she's always been like one step ahead, like, okay, you have a whole organization and it's just me losers.
Well, and so now she's going to find them. Like this is the game where we try to that's as well as I've understood, just based on what they've said so far in this game, and
It's
filling in
the
for the
prophet.
previous game.
Speaking with a foreign army, he convinced them to lay down their weapons.
I hope she gets superpowers by the end of this, but like, you know, like subtle ones.
But like mystically explained, so it's not like.
But not like over the top superpowers, or at least it'll be like the reason why you
She's
can
not
like
good enough
one
already?
arm. No, I'm saying the reason why you can one arm pull up yourself up 5 feet into the air is because of this. And she's like, oh, I thought it just worked out a lot. And they're like, no, that's not it. No one else can do that. She was like, oh, I just thought I was the best. Well, yeah, but that's because no, I'm just the best. Bye.
He led his followers through the desert to the oasis.
Aren't you guys all glad that Stacy's here to explain everything to you?
Still no sign of her. I don't think she survived the crash.
Oh dear.
All right, let's go. Constantine wants to breach the tomb before sundown.
They're after the tomb. I've got to find it before them. My Greek is still a little rusty, but it's pointing to something hidden nearby. I'll mark down the locations.
She does everything with that pick.
I really like that they don't let you open one of the like question mark things essentially until she's done talking.
These are the miracles of the prophet of Constantinople, unjustly murdered by order of Trinity.
Cool.
Like it won't even let you select it if she's talking. I think that's cool. So you don't miss stuff, you know, accidentally.
I'm just gonna punch it.
Punch through the wall!
A secret entrance.
I think it's more like a hole in the wall, like Lara. Let's call her Liara. Well, they're both archaeologists. Might make more sense.
Huh.
Someone make a fan art of that.
Yes.
Lara Croft. Oh my god.
Oh my god! I don't know, that one that somebody did of me.
If only Dad could have seen this.
So this place kind of looks like, something of Tetra. What was it called? What's it called?
That place that's in the wall?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the city that's carved inside of a mountain.
Yeah.
That place. Reference on screen, comparison, cool. You guys know facts now. History is cool. See this? Like, she would like ace Ninja Warrior, okay?
Yes.
Like, can you imagine?
Oh my
her?
god, have you ever watched that show? It's amazing.
Yes, but not even American Ninja Warrior. She'd ace American Ninja Warrior, then go to Japanese Ninja Warrior and like just be like, everything's easy. What? This is hard?
I'm sorry, is this supposed to be hard?
I know, right? See this shit? Like, you see everyone else struggling, and she's just doing it, like, one-handed. I do this every day, just for fun. What are you talking about?
This is something else.
She's like, this is Ninja Warrior level, like, difficulty, and she's just like, okay. Anyway, I'm gonna do this.
The Order of Trinity pursued the Prophet and his people relentlessly until finally confronting them in their hidden oasis.
No problem, like, I'm gonna do this for 3 more hours. Have you noticed how, like, out of control sentient her hair is?
Yes.
Way through.
More evidence that she has superpowers. Nobody's hair is
Her hair's
that.
a tentacle monster.
Yeah. Look at this. Nobody's hair does this, but this is what gamers desire in hair physics. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Where, like, if hair actually... They say, like... I was watching, like, some, like, nerd shit about graphics in video games, and they were talking about how hair... gamers don't like it when hair is actually realistic because they think it looks fake.
Yeah, because usually if you have a ponytail, the ponytail just kind of sits there unless you seriously tilt your body around.
They're like, yeah, actually, hair is a lot more stiff than we realize, and it doesn't move a lot. What people actually want is, like, hair to, like, flow around as if it's underwater.
Yes. Very interesting.
Yeah, just going in there.
Yep.
Touching gross shit.
Oh.
What kind of conditioner does she use? Damn it.
Damn it. Come on.
I mean, she was right there. Wouldn't she have noticed that the skull was there already? Oh, there's some scorpions.
Oh, gosh.
Don't worry. The bigger the scorpion, the less poisonous it is. It's fine.
Lovely.
If she got if she got stung by those, it would be less bad than a bee sting. It's not. It's okay.
I know. Me and bugs. I'm sorry. Just
remember that time you and your dad got in a fight over if people are gonna eat bugs?
Yeah.
Over scorpions. He was like, "No, it's like lobster." And you're like, "Dad, shut up!"
Oh my god. And I was like, Dad.
Battle here. Armed soldiers against religious pilgrims.
Whoa.
The Order of Trinity.
What did he say? Oh. And then I was like, no, they sell, like, scorpions inside candy. And you were like, that's just for blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right, I'm going to the space out now.
Yeah, but I was also mad.
Oh, sorry.
The Order of Trinity has received word that the...
Paused.
Ooh. I was also just really mad because I felt like you guys were telling me that I was eventually going to have to eat bugs. And I was like, no,
that's
not happening.
That's what you thought that conversation was about?
Yeah.
The eventuality that one day that there's going to be, like, special bug houses. And everyone's going to be like, why don't you want to go to the hip new bug house?
No, have you ever seen Snowpiercer?
Yeah. I think, did we both watch it the same? No, we didn't.
No.
And they were like, oh, we're eating bugs.
And that's, like, all they're eating? That's, like, what I envisioned. I envisioned a future where, like, all we eat is bugs. And you guys are like, see, it's fine. We predicted this would happen. And I'm sitting there going, like,
Well, to be fair, I think that bug protein is a good alternative.
To be fair, it was probably unrealistic of me to envision a dystopian future where all we're eating is bugs from that conversation.
If we had known that you were envisioning a dystopian future on a train going through the Arctic forever.
Marty, you know me. You know my first instinct is dystopian future.
We were eating sushi and her dad goes, you know... They think bugs are gonna be the next sushi. Immediately, Stacy envisions a horrible class where the poor must eat bugs. And she's like, "No, I don't accept this horrible new society." And I was like, "But Stacy, Trinity, bug protein is actually very efficient and good for the environment.
No!
And it can be used as a powder and added to things without any added flavor.
And
you're like,
oh god, no!
Which is
They've
why...
already gotten to you, Mari. It's too late.
It's really good for the environment. Okay, sorry. We're playing the game now. I'm sorry.
Prophet's followers are building a great tomb at an oasis outside Berea. But more upsetting, while we thought they were building the tomb for their prophet, Trinity now believes he still lives. We have learned he is preaching his heresy among the local citizens, drawing more to him daily with his tales of how he conquered death. He is a liar and a heretic, claiming miracles that come only from the divine. You swore he was dead. Have you failed us?
So, I assume this is a thinly veiled allegory to Jesus, so that they can talk about, use like Jesus lore without insulting people who love Jesus.
Maybe? I'm not really sure. To be honest, like, the whole Jesus metaphors, allegories, whatever, are always completely lost on me.
Oh, well, I'll try to keep up. I try to keep up with religious stuff just so that I can be like, okay, I understand it. I don't believe it, but
yeah,
I understand.
I'm not saying that,
Prophet,
like...
slain by the order of Trinity.
Continue what
not saying like I refuse to hear about it, just saying like I don't usually see that in things because it's not something that I have a great understanding of, that's all. Oh.
Damn it. That was too close.
You're still standing like right there.
Right in front of it. I feel like her outfit is really reasonable.
I didn't say anything.
No, I know.
Oh,
I'm talking to...
You're fighting.
As
They're
I'm
blasting
like...
their way in.
I feel like having some sleeves, since she knows that she's about to raid some tombs, would have been a good idea. Because, you know, like most female rock climbers do wear long sleeves, like breathable clothing, but...
In case they fall.
Or, just regular falling and scratching against rocks and stuff. Mm-hmm. Might have been a little bit more reasonable to, like, wear some sleeves. But, you know what? I'll take my victories where I can. She doesn't have 75 triple D boobs,
yeah.
You know?
So the boobs is an interesting thing. They actually came about by accident. Toby Gard was kind of playing around
with boobs
with her character model, and no, but he accidentally blew them up to 150%.
Oh, I thought it was 200%, but go ahead.
I believe it was 150 of what he had intended, and the other developers saw, and they pressured him to keep it.
Come on, dude, just do it.
Do it. So,
from my understanding from our conversations and stuff and documentaries I've seen, they never intended that Lara actually be a sexualized character.
No.
And you know how like there's always that one guy being like, oh yes, female characters supposed to be like sexualized, blah blah blah. Like no.
Most of them I don't believe felt
the people who made Lara actually were very against that, and it was like everybody else around them that always pressured them into doing that.
Like the marketing team. Oh, girl.
You okay? She's fine. She's super
fine. Walk it off.
But, like, see, the people who made her never wanted to do that. They just wanted her to be, like, a chill action hero. But one thing I really do like about her is that she's a lead female character in a mainstream franchise that is unapologetically feminine.
Mm-hmm.
Stunning. We made it, Dad.
And what I mean by that is, like, a lot of the times, I'm not talking about, like, Bayonetta or Lollipop Chainsaw, but, like, a lot of times in, I'm giving you guys a view of the temple. for people who are on PC or PS4. They will give the lead female character a androgynous name like Sam or Ripley or stuff like that, and make her more androgynous. Is that the right word?
Yeah, I suppose.
Like,
I can't think of a better one.
Yeah. So, and this one, nothing wrong with being androgynous. That's a good thing. Like, to have representation and stuff. I'm just saying that, you know, it's rarer to have a lead female character who's just, like, has a feminine name, has feminine characteristics, but is still, like, a leading action hero.
Yes.
Within the realms of reality. Because you'll have things like Lollipop Chainsaw Bayonetta, but they're, like, completely fantasy. You know what I mean? So usually, when they want to have, like, a more realistic lead female, they'll make the female a little bit more, like, open for men to identify with.
Yes.
But they didn't do that so much with her. And that's one thing that I appreciate about her character. You know what I'm saying? Or are you being like, yeah, okay, whatever?
One of the things that the creator did for her is they wanted to, although they wanted her to be serious, like taken seriously, they didn't want her to be a lot of the female characters were either bimbos or dominatrixes at the time. Not like
nothing wrong with being not saying that being a bimbo is bad. Just he wanted to make it different.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Well, because they were all like side characters. They weren't like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I totally get you. Hey guys, it's okay to be a bimbo. Lots of people are awesome bimbos. Just saying. But he was just trying to make a different character.
Yes.
But no, I get what you're saying. Because like Bayonetta would fit the dominatrix trope, and Lollipop Chainsaw would fit the quote-unquote bimbo trope. Not saying that's bad. But you're right. You're definitely right. That's a great point.
And so in the 90s, he was just trying to create a character that...
You know, that's still true now.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
They're dominatrixes. I don't like the word bimbo.
Yeah, so, or maybe, because it implies stupidity, and I don't think
that's the right word?
Yeah. That's the word that was used.
They're almost inside.
That's the word that was used, but I think we could find a better word. But there was kind of like a dichotomy between women on one side and women on the other, whether they were supporting characters or lead characters. And he was like, you know what? Screw it. Like, she's neither going to be totally hard or totally girly. She's going to be...
a normal human?
Yes.
Normal human. See, that's cool.
My lord, what you say is impossible. I myself drove a spear into the prophet's heart. I saw him die.
Jesus reference, I'll explain in a minute.
Doubtless his people have propped another man up in the slain prophet's robe to continue his lies. They are broken, discredited, and exiled. We will head south and put the rest of his people to the sword. But the prophet is dead. This, I swear.
The first time Jesus died, they like stuck a spear into his rib just to be like,
gotcha,
dork.
Yeah.
You know, like, what are you gonna do, nerd? And he's like, come back to life. And then when Jesus was 33, he died again from a soldier's spear.
Ah.
I'm pretty sure. We can go up to the left and finish it, but I want to collect all the collectibles in this area.
Hell yeah!
There's a map over here. So, this is what some people refer to as the Spear of Destiny, if the movie Constantine can be trusted.
Spear of Destiny.
And it's like, Hitler had the Spear of Destiny. It's the spear that, like, totally fucked up Jesus, and whoever has it is, like, super powerful and blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
How do I do this way? No. Don't do that. Lara, stop it!
I'm laughing because, like, you're doing the exact same stuff I do, where
Yeah.
I run around in circles and, like...
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that this lore is not going to go over to the whatever we're doing, but... Okay, so now we have a map. Oops, wrong button. Whoops, wrong button. Continue. So now we can get, like, relics and shit. Woo! So there's no health bar. There's just, like, you know, you get hit and then...
Yeah, you get hit a certain amount of times, things start to look funny, and then you die.
Okay. Standard gaming
Yes.
procedure.
Another religious symbol. But this one is simple and handmade.
See, you can see
Prophet
it looks...
must have drawn followers from every walk of life.
This looks like a certain type of cross that peasants used to make for out of reeds. They used to braid it a certain way. I'll put it on screen. Let's see.
So, although the Lara Croft of, like, the reboots is kind of like, I'm an action hero, I do all the stuff, kill all the people, like, most of the most of the games actually focus more on puzzles and stealth. Like, I think in the very first Tomb Raider game, there was only, like, you only have to kill, like, 6 enemies.
Yeah. I remember watching a documentary about her on G4, Gamers Network.
Whoa. Wow.
And the guy was like, yeah, what we wanted to do was make a character that the player would care about and not want her to get hurt. Because he was like, we watch these people and they don't really care if the main character, like, gets, you know, their ass beat.
Yeah.
And he was like, I know, we'll make them one. I was like, okay, whatever. But I get what you're saying, but dude. You know?
Yeah.
There's these cool little things in here that, like, yeah, these, that tell you a lot.
My lord, I ride at the head of a small army of the faithful, armed and ready. And I have good news. We have located the tomb of the Prophet. We were attacked by madmen upon the road, wearing the Prophet's livery, but they were easily bested. We allowed one to flee, and followed him back to the oasis. Whether the Prophet escaped death, or whether another now wears his mantle, it does not matter. All will perish inside, and it will become a tomb at last.
This guy sounds like a douche.
Yeah, I think that's intentional.
Well, you know what I mean,
I think
though.
it's safe to say that's intentional.
No, but, like, what am I trying to say? Stacey, what am I trying to say?
Like a historical douche?
Like, even if he wasn't, like, killing people, you'd be like, I don't want to hang out, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, it's up there. I can't get to it. You know, like, even if he wasn't, like, a murderer or whatever, I'd be like, I don't, let's not hang out. His name's Chad.
Chad.
Or Trevor.
Quentin.
Wait, I knew a nice guy named Trevor. Never mind.
What about
what?
Never mind.
What?
Nope. My mind first went to the Toad.
What Toad?
Trevor the Toad.
Oh.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, Trevor the Toad was a nice guy.
Yeah,
How dare you
he was a
talk
nice
shit.
guy, Mari. Come on.
Don't talk shit.
What do you know about Trevor? You know nothing.
Oh, wrecked.
Oof.
There's a bunch of shit to explore. It seems like there is, but let me up.
Oh, get wrecked, Mari.
I love that she fixes her hair when she does it.
Makes sense.
It's just something that some people with long hair do after they're running around a lot.
Yeah. I think it adds realism. Like, because that is the first thing you would do. Kind of like how, like, when you stand up, you always, like, fix your pants a little bit. You know? Mm-hmm.
Now I'm waiting for games to include it when cis guys do the leg lean to unstick their testicle from their leg.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Until games add that in, realism is not.
Yes. The testicle stickiness must be tested.
Or when guys have to, like, adjust their underwear because they're, like... I mean, cis guys can have to adjust their underwear to move their penis around.
Or what about when you see somebody sitting down and they kind of shift over to one side and you know they're letting out a fart?
Yep. And it can't be done in a joke game. It has to be, like, a serious game. Mm-hmm. Like, it happens in a cutscene.
Got to raise the water.
My lord, the last remnant of the Prophet's followers have barricaded themselves inside his tomb. We have made camp at the entrance, and we are preparing to break through their barricades. I saw the man claiming to be the Prophet before they sealed the gates, and I admit, he bears a striking resemblance. But it could not be. No matter. They will all be dead before sunrise. The Order of Trinity will see that his heresy ends here.
So, what we learned here is that the Prophet came back to life, and B, this guy really sounds like he would be annoying to hang out with, right?
I totally killed that dude.
My lord, and like someone who talks like that.
He sounds a little condescending.
Yes. Agreed. Hold on, and then do this. And then she just stands in an immense amount of water and just like, no, didn't push me, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm okay. Don't worry about it.
Whoa.
Jump. And she can just scaffold up walls.
Yep.
She also has spider powers now, apparently.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Spider-Woman, Stacey. How dare you?
Spider-Woman. Spider-Woman.
Who made
Hold
these?
on!
Who made
You're
these
fine.
elaborate like temples?
Oh,
They had
I know.
architecture technology far beyond what we have even today. You know what I mean? This is like 2,000-year-old temple. Still has all its tricks and shit.
I don't know that that was made by the people who made the temple, though.
What, aliens or something? Or like
No, I'm
spirits?
saying, like, the Order of Trinity, if it's lasted for thousands of years, they have probably been here since.
What do you mean? I meant this was made thousands of years ago, and it's still like solid. The temple is still like not falling apart, so that's good architecture.
Oh, you said it still has like tricks and traps and stuff.
Well, yeah.
And I said the tricks and traps are probably new.
Oh, okay.
No. What did I miss?
Oh, Trinity hasn't been here yet. They're just arriving right now. They didn't know this was real.
Got it.
They're coming right now, see?
Yes, but it's been thousands of years, so I'm saying at another point in time.
Oh, somebody else would, like, sneaked around.
Yes. Oh.
Set the charges!
You're not hot enough to be our nemesis.
No,
I
damn
know,
it.
I reject it. I want a hot woman or a hot guy.
I'm saying, like, the Order of Trinity has lasted for thousands of years, so at another point, Trinity was probably here.
No, otherwise they would have gotten already what they
Prophet's
wanted.
tomb. After all this time.
And the artifact?
Inside. God willing.
See, there's already something here that... Alright, you got stigmata, we get it, you're totally close with Jizo, whatever.
Open it. Carefully. It could be extremely dangerous.
You know that there's actually a condition called stigmata?
Who the hell are you?
You're a smart woman. I suspect you already know.
Trinity.
Where is the artifact?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play games with me! You led us to this place.
Look, it was empty when I got here. There was no body and definitely no artifact.
Get down!
I thought it was a little weird how he wanted to stab her instead of shoot her.
It's a very personal
Yeah, very
death.
intimate way of killing somebody. Like, instead of shooting her, like, you know, that would be more efficient.
He's like, no, I'm
and
gonna take out a knife and I'm gonna, like...
be weird about it, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, there's killing someone and then there's just being weird about it, right?
Oh, definitely. You can be normal about it.
You know, like sometimes you
can-
you gotta get a job done, and then other times you're taking it to.
And then other times you're gonna be all villain in Casino Royale about it.
You know, the recent Bond villains have been a little bit kind of like,
whoa.
Yeah, dude, like, come on, dude, really? Like, inappropriate. You know? Mm-hmm. Don't you have any manners? Like, you're acting really gross. Up once for that. That must be some amazing waistbands.
Maybe they're like spandex and she's got a belt? I don't know.
Maybe they're leggings and she's a basic.
Yeah. Hey, leggings are really comfortable. People like to shit on yoga pants, but...
Well, she's Lara Croft. No one can tell her what to do.
Mm-hmm.